You may be trying to get a result in your life, and maybe you can't get those results. It feels like either you're working against yourself or you're working against reality. There's some type of resistance that you are going up against, that you are facing, that is preventing you from getting to the reality that you really want to be in. I know because it was the same for myself, that no matter how hard I tried, how many hours I worked, how many things and different avenues of making money I tried, no matter what I did externally with actions, the result was always the same, as well as the feeling. And so what we have to break down is how the universe, how this reality actually works, so that then you can understand where you are in your development, what you can expect to face, and what you can do to persevere to the goal that you have, or the desired reality you have. And this is so important because I know for me, back in the days when I followed religion, even to the point where I was saying, okay, maybe I'm not religious, but I'm still using the book, not quite understanding it like how I do now. I understand that the Bible is not a religious book, but an esoteric book that contains all the lost books and esoteric wisdoms that have been changed by the Roman Church to create a religion of control and mental slavery, like all religions. And that is just besides the point, and will take you away from God, away from yourself, and take God and put it outside of you. So back to the point, the universe, how does it work? How does God's creation work? How do we work in line with God's creation? What's going to happen when we do? And how do we get to our end goal, or end game for Marvel people? So yeah, I'm Superman, by the way. Kal-El. This is the Superman talking. I come from another place, and so do you, really. But do you realize it? And so we're going to activate our superpowers here, and we're going to break this all down. So once you start realizing you're not in the reality or the frequency you want to be in, you're not getting the results that you truly desire, you're not feeling the way that you're truly desiring, what you need to do is not focus on the outside and try to change the outside parts of you, and do things outwardly and say, if I change that, then that'll be different. If I get a job over here, that'll be different. If I go do this, then that'll be different. If I start working out over here, that'll be different. Instead, you need to take the focus and your attention and laser like inside of you and start visualizing to create the sensation of feeling inside of you first. What would it be like to be at that end goal? And so you are taking that energy of that end goal, or that infinite possibility of you, because all possibilities are happening right now, and you're taking that one possibility and you're experiencing it now. So you're taking it from the future and you're bringing it to this present moment right now and actualizing it in the energetic form, which God has all the energy and all the potential. And so that is your prayer to God. That is what you're asking of God to receive. Now, are you going to believe it? Because what's going to happen once you start jumping into this vibe and this feeling, you're going to start feeling good where normally you felt bad, or maybe you felt lack, or whatever it may be, or not enough. And you're going to start feeling good. And that's going to feel great, but maybe even your subconscious is going to be like, well, what's coming? What's going to happen? And maybe you're not even thinking that, but guess what? The universe, just like water, always seeks a level. Right? Always seeks a level or balance. And so once you start tuning into another frequency, it's like you're shifting out of that balance of what it was, what your life used to be, and you're going somewhere else, popping your head into a new reality or a portal. Say you're popping through that portal and you're looking through, and the universe is going, wait a minute, something's out of balance here, we got to balance it out. Right? And it's going to send some stuff to you, or some things are going to happen in this 3D world, because, again, we live in a land of polarity right now. Of course, who we really are and our God self is above all that, but right here in this fleshly world we live in is polarity. So what you're going to get is you're going to get some tests. You're going to get some things that are come your way that seems like things are going bad, or you're taking steps back, or what's going on? Why are these things happening to me? And the point is to not think that way, because the universe is just trying to find its balance again. It's trying to put you back where you've been at and what you've been comfortable with, so they can just move on, right? And so what you need to do is to be aware of those moments and take that as a sign that you're on the right path. Don't take it as some of the religious have taken, as I took it before, where, oh, what's wrong? Why is God not protecting me? Why am I facing adversity? Why is God not protecting me from adversity? It doesn't work like that. You have to overcome the adversity. So when those things are happening and you're chasing your frequency, what you need to do is realize it is a sign that you're on the right path. And these moments that are happening, those events that are happening, those things that are happening to you are your chance to see it from the God self, to remain in that visualized energy that you held, because now you're telling God, now you're telling the universe that you truly believe, that you are confident, that you have faith, that you are convicted in the truth and in your connection with God and your visualized reality, that nothing can shake it. And when you don't move, everything else will move for you. When you move, everything else is going to stay still. So you need to remain in that energy and that visualized desired reality, and don't let those happenings shake your life. Don't let them move you. Don't let them get inside of you and change your emotion. Now, I know it's going to happen because it happens to all of us. It happens to me sometimes where just something is so, it just catches you off guard, or you just feel something instantly, and that's okay if you do. The thing is just like you can have a spur thought, but you may not change that first one or the first feeling you get, but you can change the next one. You can then say, oh, I'm feeling this way. I let something get inside here. Why? Okay, I don't want that. And it's not even a reality. There is no scarcity, poverty. There's no fear, worry, or stress, because I am God and God is with me, inside of me, and I can overcome all things, and I can afford everything and all things. And so you start shifting and alchemizing that energy and maintaining that frequency no matter what this world or universe is sending to you. And then that's how you overcome the world, as Yeshua said. And then this world will start to your perception, start to work for you instead of above you. Because once you start submitting to the circumstances of your life and letting go of your visualized reality, then you're not frequently being in that frequency, and what's going to happen is you're going to fall right back into that old balance that you've been in, that old self you've been in, and your life will just repeat and cycles over and over again, and you'll never get to the place you're trying to get to. And this is also like that hero's mentality to overcome, or the hero story. And so to be your own hero, your own savior, which we are required to do because no one is going to come out and save us, this is that story. This is your movie, and the things you're counting are testing you to see, are you the hero yet? Are you your Superman yet? Are you there yet? And this is how the universe works, because in a way it is kind of a training. It is kind of a university, right? Where we're having our universe. We share the world, but we all have different universes that we're experiencing. And we're going through this university to be superheroes. That's really what this is, because when you know the truth and who you are and what this is and what we're made of, you know that you are immortal. And so you are the demigod, as they say. You are the Son of God, as they say. That capability is all inside of you. You are the hero. You are the Marvels. You are the Justice League. That is you. That is me. This is how the universe works, guys. And this is how you can understand what is happening to you in life, because this is how life works, man. Oh, if only I could tell you guys a story of this week. My whole energy has shifted inside of me. And now it's like I see everything happening, but from a different place. It's like I've shifted timelines. And then there are things that are coming, say, against me, that are trying to get me to react. And I'm watching it happen. I even shared it with a coworker, and they were watching it happen, and they were like, this is so crazy, what's next? And it was 3 days in a row of stuff happening over and over and over again. And they were just so baffled, and they're like, man, you have the worst of luck. But I didn't feel like that at all. I felt like this is so amazing, because I'm seeing the universe trying to put me back in my old self, yet I'm not moved. It can't. I'm actually finding it exciting, and my energy is growing despite it saying, oh, the buses are delayed and you can't get to work, you're gonna be late. Oh, a fight breaks out on a bus, so you're gonna be late. A whole tram is canceled, so you're gonna be late. And these are the things that happened to me 3 days in a row, trying to mess with my mind, trying to mess with my frequency, and I didn't allow it. Even I got to see how someone else was perceiving it as they're watching what's happening to me from the outside. And then from inside myself, it's so fascinating, because I know the old me would have been so frustrated, would have been so upset and so bothered, and probably felt like, yeah, I have the worst luck, but I feel like I have the greatest luck. I'm the luckiest person alive. Like I get to witness these things happening, trying to get me to react or go to my old self, but it can't. It can't infiltrate the armor of God, which you have as well. So this is how the universe works, guys. And this is how you get your signs. And this is how you persevere and become the hero of your own life. And that's what we all need to do. And that's what we're all capable of, because I know you don't want to live in a place of lack, of suffering, of anxiety, of fear, or worry. And instead, when you have the option of saying, live in abundance of love, abundance of truth, abundance of freedom, abundance of money, abundance of whatever it is for you, right? So this is how the universe works, guys. This is energy. I am you and you are me. Bless. I'm out.